Hey guys, so in this video, I want to explain to you something about fruit. Um, this is fruit in the Bible, by the way. So just letting you know. So as we explain, what I want you to do is pray to God and tell Him to give you the Holy Spirit and open your spiritual eyes. Ask God for understanding, wisdom, and knowledge to help you understand better. Now that you get that out of the way, let's begin. All right. So the fruits. A lot of people may pretty much when they think of fruit, they just think of like you're just eating on it. Yes, part of the thing you are eating the fruit, but what type of fruit are you eating? Think of like fruits also like what type of vibe that they give. Like let's say you like walk to a person and let's say like that they are like pretty much giving some like arrogant vibes. Like they're mostly like talking about some forceful words that more important towards themselves. And nobody likes arrogance. So pretty much if the person gives a lot of arrogant fruits, then pretty much later on if you keep hanging out with that person, they gonna like make you start doubting yourself and you might end up believing it yourself. I tell you, if you were aware of his arrogance, you will see that he is just throwing you down. And the reason why you start doubting yourself because you just start to believe that you are just worthless or you just believe that you're down instead of being aware of his pride that's inside of him. And another thing is one Bible verse I want to share with y'all is Matthew 7:16. It says, "You will know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles?" Try to pay attention to the contents. And now think of yourself in that situation. Do men pick like or gather grapes from thorn bushes? A lot of y'all would say, why would I do that? It would hurts me. Or figs from this. And we know thistles are pointy. So why should we even do that? And now think of that with people in the world. Think of that on type of vibe that they give you. If they giving you just straight up vibes that are just hurting you, why even be with them in the first place? If it's just gonna keep hurting you. One of the best things to do is try to help them humble themselves, or what you can do is distance yourself from that person, pray to them either way, like pray either way to them, and ask God to humble their hearts. Because one of the things and the reason why it's good to pray, because it also shows your heart and love towards them, because love without refuse isn't love. So if you just straight up just go, just let them just be like boastful all day and just keep doing it without praying, it can also be like pretty much you exposing your own fruits. Instead of praying for that person, you just rather just let them like suffer it. So pretty much if if someone is like pretty much being boastful, pray to God and pray to God to humble their hearts and have faith in God, because if you don't have faith the size of a mustard seed, it's impossible to please God. So here's this other Matthew verse. Even so, every good tree bears good fruits, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. Now think about it. Every good tree bears good fruit. So, pretty much, think of this. Think of like the tree as the person itself and their minds. To be good, you have to have that mindset of wanted to do more good. You have to have a good mindset. If you have that mindset of doing bad, then you just gonna have a bad tree. So always think good for people. Wish them hope, love, and keep praying to them. Even though the process may seem slow, pray to God to fill their minds with goodness. Because we know God can do anything. And another thing I also want to talk about when it comes to the fruits is the fruit of the Spirit. Find that one verse. All right. It says here, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness. And that is in Galatians 5:22. And now think of the fruits of the Spirit as in like when you hold like a vine of grapes, you will see that there's multiple of them. See, if you see the bigger picture, you'll see that it actually makes sense. It says fruit of the Spirit. So it's mainly talking about the grapevine itself with multiple grapes on them. And the fruit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self control. That is the fruit of the Spirit. And one reason why we have love part of the fruit of the Spirit, one, God is love. Any ones who does not love does not know God. And we also have joy, which is that happiness that God gives you. And you got peace, which is that calmness that God put inside you. The peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your mind and hearts. And another thing about the fruit of the Spirit, gentleness. Like, be very gentle with people. Even if someone is harsh to you or disrespectful to you, remember life is by choice. If someone's harsh to you, instead of exploding, have good self control and counter the bad words with good or walk away with wisdom. Then we also got kindness. See, and one of the things I want to tell you is kindness is not weakness. Like everyone claim, kindness is weakness. But I tell you, look at the deeper thing about kindness. Kindness is strength. It actually takes more courage to be a kind person that is easier to lash out at someone. This is why in that one Matthew verse, I think it's in Matthew. I don't know, but I forgot where it is. But it would like say like if someone hits you on your right cheek, turn the other cheek. And tell you, it actually takes more courage. After someone, like, for example, someone slaps you, your response is forgiveness and walk away with wisdom and let God take care of that person. If they wanted to gossip you behind your back and call you a bad name, let them. The one that sees everything is God. And the other fruit of the fruit of the Spirit is goodness. Goodness, have that mind. Oh, always wanted good. Because that's one thing about love. Love clings to what is good and must hate what is evil. Another thing about the fruit of the Spirit, faithfulness. Faithfulness, always have faith in God. Tell you, faith pleases God. Like I say, without faith the size of a mustard seed, it's impossible to please God. And the other one is forbearance. It is that wanted to grow more goodness, be more kind, be more faithful. Uh, God will give you joy, peace, always love, always be gentle with anyone, and have good self control. But tell you, no matter how like these people with pride try to tell you you're just trash or bad, look, I'm telling you, look, they calling you trash. They're looking down on you. They're trying to get a reaction out of you. Tell you, choose wisely every time. Tell you, the more you try to pretty much sit in like that bad stuff and just keep eating the bad fruits, if you're not careful of what you absorb, you gonna end up hurting yourself. I hope that helps y'all out. If I'm wrong about anything, you can like pretty much text me in the comments and correct me, because I don't mind pretty much hearing y'all say and be corrected by you. But as always, I hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. May y'all peace flow in y'all from God. And may y'all cups overflow with his joy. And may God deliver y'all from evil. As always, love y'all.